Hi everyone. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Since yesterday we might have been talking with our families and wanted to know what they want for Christmas. Usually I want to make a video of people helping them out, like parents or anyone trying to find a game for their loved one or anything, or, for the son or daughter, or you maybe want to get an idea. Um, I do have, for right now, some people know what is a Nintendo Switch, a PlayStation 5, and an Xbox One X or S, whichever one. Um, you know, some people know, some people don't know. So I want to make this video for those who, right now we're going to talk about the people who know what it is. We're going to talk about some games that are good to get for those consoles. First off, I want to talk about, let's give Nintendo a shot, Since, this year we got, they released a game, called Super Mario RPG. This is not a bad game. Pretty good game, honestly. It's mostly a role-playing game, which obviously in the name, role-playing game. It's in the name. I did not know it was dirty. I haven't seen this case in a while. Usually, But yeah, this guy has been just sitting there. This is off of a game of an N64 and you can play on your Switch. If you played from the N64 and like playing it, this is like a bring back. Nintendo always likes to bring some games back from back in the old days and stuff. But this ain't bad, for Nintendo Switch. Not bad. And that's very easy for everyone, so anyone can play this game, not just, adults or anything. Anyone, a kid can play this as well. We also got, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's a pretty good deal too. I mean, if you get one of these, this is not a bad game. Trust me, these are fun games to play. You're just fighting each other in a stage, and you're just fighting to whoever's the winner. Trust me, Smash Bros. Has always been the best. It's been a fun game, and everybody likes playing it. It's always a good game. Trust me. If you want to get that for your child, go ahead. That's E and 10 and up. So, that's a good game. Get that if you want to, if you're a child. Trust me. Here at the end, I'll probably put some gameplay, of people fighting and, or showing you a little bit of gameplay from these games, so people get an idea of what's going on. Like what these games are. I'll put the name and stuff, So yeah. Also, we got Rocket League. Rocket League is not a bad game. You don't have to buy this. This is a physical copy. You could get this for free, as a matter of fact. This is a free game. You don't have to buy it or anything. The only thing you do buy is like if you want to buy skins and all that stuff. That is up to you usually. But, usually some people don't do that, I don't usually buy that many skins, so, but this is a free game. You could get this from any console. It could be a PlayStation 5, it could be a Series X, it could be an Xbox One, PlayStation 4. It also could be from the Switch, any of those 5 consoles. I think it's also on PC for free. So, this ain't like a game you could buy. You can, but most likely, this is a good game. Like, if you do buy a console for your child, and, maybe you bought them one game, you tell them, hey, I heard there's a couple games, like, Rocket League is one of them, Fortnite is another one. Fortnite is not a bad game. Everybody likes that game. I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan, but, Fortnite and Rocket League, those are the 2 games that I know that people like playing. So, if you're a huge fan of that, go ahead, there it is. Not bad. And it's free, as I mentioned, Fortnite and that. And I think they were bringing back the first season of Fortnite here on December 6th, which there will be a lot of people playing that game during that whole month or whatever, the whole season. And if that happens, man, those servers are going to be packed. And especially on Christmas Day, I bet it's going to be packed full of people playing that game. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun game. Oh, and maybe also Rocket League, but I don't see Rocket League much, but maybe Fortnite, there will be a lot of people. I see people love that game. I do have another game called Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is a bit of an old game. This is back in 21, I'm guessing. 2020. Let me search up. Yeah, 2020. This game is still good. People still play this game. I have 2 sisters. They are still playing this game every once in a while. I've seen them play it. They love playing this game. They love it. I don't know what. I do play a little, but they love playing this game. They built their own little town, and they're paying off their house and stuff, and they're building it up to make a big town on a little island. It's a fun game to play. If you like building stuff and grinding a little, this is a fun game. Trust me, this is not a bad game. It's an Animal Crossing game. If you don't know what it is, man, you're missing out, in my opinion. We also got another game. This one, you can get it sometimes. It usually goes for $30. They were having a sale on it I think a couple months ago. So, we know this is Minecraft. Everybody likes Minecraft. Little kids do. I still play it every once in a while, not all the time, but I do play it. I like playing. Believe it or not, I have not gone back to play this game and try to get to the Ender Dragon. Never have, and I want to do it. Maybe when I move into my house, finally, I'll probably do it, but not right now, since I'm kind of a little bit of remodeling, moving stuff around, and have to go to work and all that. So that's the reason why. And also, I might be going back to go study more. So, yeah, that's, that'll be another reason why I'll probably have to hold that back a little bit. But I will be back and play this game. Trust me, a $30 game, and you can get this for any console, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and trust me, I ain't lying. I mean, here's the Xbox, and I'm pretty sure, well, I don't have the PlayStation, but the PlayStation 4. But, here it is, Minecraft. This is a newer model, but here we go, we got Minecraft. Not a bad game, trust me, I like playing this game. And I bet everybody else does too, but trust me, if you got a kid, this is not a bad game. All you do is just mine, you build your own house, you're trying to get to the Ender Dragon, go to the Nether as well. It's a really fun game, you can also raise livestock and stuff. I know people, there's like a whole group of people who like playing it, and they, but it's a fun game, trust me. Minecraft ain't a bad game, you're finding creepers, skeletons, spiders, zombies, defend yourself. Usually daytime you can do whatever you want, but nighttime is when you find a way to live. As you can see here, there's a house down there. And over here is kind of chopped off. But as I mentioned, this is not a bad game. It's a really good game. I like playing, Minecraft. It's a fun game. We also got, we got the game Bluey. The video game Bluey. I know there's some people saying, why are we talking about Bluey? Well, this is especially for little kids. Kids that love Bluey and maybe have a Switch or a PlayStation or an Xbox. Trust me, they do have them for both, They also have for Xbox, but I don't have it with me. Bluey is not a bad game, in my opinion, for little kids. It's a really fun game, they'll get used to it. And it's a kid game, it's a little kid game, Don't expect it. I mean, adults can play it too. I mean, I've seen some adults play it. I played it. I'm not going to lie to you. I played it. The reason I got the PS5 model, or PS5, is because last Christmas, I gave this to my brother. And, well, he has a dog named Bluey. He got the name for the show. So I was like, well, what am I going to do this year? I'm like, well, I'll go to the game store. I made a bet to myself, seeing if I maybe get this game. I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk to the clerk at GameStop. I'm like, hey, do you got the game Bluey? Believe it or not, they had it. The last copy was this guy right here. And I told him, hey, do you have the game Bluey? He said, yeah, let me check. He's checking. He finds out I do. He said he has a new, and he brings it out with a box. Not even wrapped, which disappointed me a little bit. But I said, okay, I'll take it. But he said it was new, so I don't know how the heck. Maybe, I don't know how it's new. Maybe somebody took it, played it a bit, and then he just returned it back. But I've 100% completed this game on the Switch, not on the PS5. But yeah, that was a good little funny Christmas gift I got from my brother. And this game came out last year, I'm pretty sure, right? It came out 24. I don't see the year. 23. It came out the year 23. And it was not a bad, my mom and my sister were laughing because that was a good little prank on him. I mean, I was trying to be funny, and he definitely kind of didn't like it, but I mean, I was trying to be funny here, My family liked it, except for my brother. And that's why it's in the collection now. We also got another Super Mario Odyssey. Also other Super Mario games. I forgot. Mario Wonder. I forgot what the other ones were. Yeah, but they had Mario Wonder. There's also another Mario game called Mario Maker. That's another good game. It's kind of old now, but there's still some people who play it. It's a really nice game. You build your own levels. You know, when we were kids, we played Mario. If you played the older one, like the classic, we were young, like, man, I wish I could build my own level. That is the game, Mario Maker, right there. You can build your own level and you have people play on it. I think it was on the original Mario Maker. So this one I'm talking about is Mario Maker 2. And the original one, I think somebody did a proposal. You can find it here on YouTube. Somebody made a Mario Maker level where he gave it to his spouse and, you know, she's playing it, you know. And near the end it says, I forgot what her name was, something, will you marry me? And I was like, that is pretty cool, you know. But, you know, Super Mario Odyssey is another good game. And also Mario Maker. Mario Wonder, another good game. Also the Mario Party games. I forgot about that. If you want to buy a console like a Switch, if you do buy one, just buy some controllers because, you know, you might want to buy some if you want to play as a family. And controllers aren't that cheap. They're $70. Just keep that in mind. I mean, the good thing is, say like you buy a Switch, it already comes with 2 little controllers. And each person can grab it. So if you're a family of 4, just buy another controller set, you know, $70. If it's a family of 6 or more, just buy, each one comes with 2 little controllers, you can say, each set. It is like 1 controller, but sometimes they work separately into 2. So keep that in mind. Also, I forgot, Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8. I'm sorry I forgot, but this is a good game. Trust me, if you do go with the Mario parties, Mario Kart 8 is a good game to have. I know it's an old game. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's old and stuff. It's old, yes, but trust me, it's a fun game. You know, you got kids, you like racing. You come on, you know, we all like Mario Kart. I mean, I bet all of us have played it when we were young. You know, this is not a bad gift to get a kid. Mario Odyssey is kind of old too, but you can save some money going to GameStop. I'm actually wondering how much that costs right now. Let me search up real quick. But man, that would be a good deal. Let me go to GameStop real quick. But yeah, that's another good game to get. Also, don't like saying this much, but right now, since we're in Black Friday as this video is going up, you know, it's going in the morning hours. During this time, I will highly recommend, if your kid likes getting sports games like football, soccer, basketball, you know, type of games for your consoles, you know, right now would be the perfect opportunity to get it because they're like $30, $35, $40. They're really down there. And then later, once, you know, the holiday season is over, or later down the road, maybe by New Year's, I think, the prices will go skyrocket to $60 or $70 per game. So if I were you, I would definitely, if you know you have a son or child that loves playing those kind of games, you know, get the game right now. As of Black Friday right now, trust me, it's not bad. I mean, I prefer to pay $30 instead of paying $60 for that game. And then, you know, later down the road, when people sell it like in 3-4 years, they lose the value immediately. Lose it, like, off the gates, man. They lose it. They're like $10. I mean, you can go buy them, but maybe a kid won't mind. Maybe a little kid. You're like, hey, let me buy him one of these 3 games, you know, old one for that console. And you get like, here, Jimmy, play this game. And if he likes it, maybe next year that'll give you a good heads up. You know, that's what I'll probably do. Like, if you don't know what kind of games your kid like, but, you know, go to the GameStop. Look around. Do get a warranty on those for a year at least if you're getting it for a kid, just in case, because you know how CDs, they get scratched up, or, well, you know, they can't do anything if they're lost, but, you know, if they get scratched up, you know, or order them online. That's what I usually do, just get the 1-year warranty, you know. It's never bad. And I think I could probably find the game we're talking about. Like, let me search up FIFA 25. I can find it right now, I bet. And what the price is going right now. Right now, well, you could get it digital for $35. Digital for FIFA 25. or pre-owned for 47. I think it'll be 26, wouldn't it? No, it'll be 25. Yeah. It doesn't really matter what console, but they're going for 60. But here pretty soon on the Black Friday, they'll be going down in price. They still selling for the PS4. I'm actually surprised they're still selling for that console. You know, so that's what I would get. A FIFA game. I also got to mention, since right now it just popped up in the app. If you were a fan back in the old days, it's called Mario and Luigi. If you play that game, that was a new game that released. I know people were hyped up. I never got to play the series back in the DS era. Never did. I missed out, so I should buy one of these and test it out. But it's going for like $60 brand new, or a Mario Party Gimbal also for $60 brand new. You could get them used here at GameStop for like $55. So $5 off. Just if you do buy used, and you do have a console, check before, don't go buying it, and then, because then you could buy it right now, and like maybe during this Black Friday, then you go all the way over, wait till Christmas, they open it up, they're about to play their game on that Christmas morning, and the game doesn't work. I would highly recommend, if it's new, you don't have to, but if it's used, I would highly recommend test it. If if not, maybe you have a friend that might know somebody, or maybe they own the console, and you can ask them, hey, can you do me a favor and check out if this game works for me? Find somebody that maybe has the console in case you buy a new one, you don't want to open it up just for that. See if someone will let you, maybe go to the house and like, hey, this is I know this is going to be weird, but ask them, like, hey, can you test this game for a PlayStation 5? See if it works, and if it does, I'm like, okay, thanks, man. You go and you can wrap it. You don't have to worry about it. Just try to hide it from the kids. That's all I can remember. Mario Party was another one. I forgot about that. Ooh, Mario Maker 2. Believe it or not, it's going for like $30 pre-owned. Only like pro memberships get it for cheaper, but it's going for $30 for pre-owned for Mario Maker 2. That's not a bad price. The Mario RPG, it went down to $40 if you want to buy it used. Believe it or not, I bought mine used for $55, and you could claim tokens for that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Also, Mario versus Donkey Kong, Nintendo Switch. I forgot about those games too. They made that it's going for $45. It's not bad either. A good game. The classics. I forgot about Mario Paper. The 1001 Year Door. I forgot about that game. Since I haven't been keeping eyes much on the Mario games, but for $55 pre-owned or $60 brand new, that's not bad. I know people like that game. And on the GameCube it went up on price, and now they brought it over here to the Switch, so that's pretty good. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it that I remember. But as I mentioned, Mario Kart, good game. There is one more game. I kind of recommend more on the Switch than you could get on the other two consoles, but I like more of the Switch because you get to use the Joy-Con, which we all know the Joy-Con's a controller. We all know that, This ain't bad. If you have kids that like to dance, maybe lose some energy or something, Just Dance, not the 22, get the 25th. Usually right now during the Black Friday, they also go for like around $30 to $40. And then later when, that is over and we're over New Year's, immediately it skyrockets over to, it skyrockets up in the sky. It goes for $60, brand new. That's why I recommend. And also one more thing, the new one, and I hate they did this, but the new ones are just a card basically. So maybe buy a little the day when they open the console if you want. Just keep in mind you do need to buy an SD card for that Switch if you do get it for the Switch. Buy an SD card that can support the games. Like a SanDisk would be perfect. If you're gonna buy a lot of games, get like a 256 gigabyte or a 512 gigabyte. I don't know what my Switch is running on right now, but I'm pretty sure it has a big memory card. But yeah, usually 128 if you have a few games, just to get them started. And then later, once that memory gets full, upgrade to a bigger one like a 256 or a 512, depending if they're real liking playing that Switch. Since here pretty soon we're gonna get a new Switch, so yeah, we're walking away. Let's see. You also got another game, and it's only on Nintendo Switch. You also got Pokemon. Trust me, little kids love this game. I like it too. I still play it. Right now, you can still get, in my Walmart, I saw you can still get the Sword, which is like a 2019 game. You can get, I think, hey, Let's Go Pikachu still. They're not bad games. Let's Go Pikachu is more kiddish. It's just throwing Pokeballs, basically. Just, if they do play that game, tell your kid to wear a wrist strap around the controller. They do come with it if you do buy the bigger Switches, not the light, but the regular and the OLED. They do come. Just tell your kids to wear it, and there's a little white tab to lock it on, so the controller doesn't fly off. Because we know when kids come with TVs and that stuff, they'll be throwing it, or they can throw the controller at the Switch and they can break it. Just giving a heads up on that, or buy them a Switch Lite, or buy them a little Pokeball. I think you can still find them. But if you buy like Pokemon Legends Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, those are not bad games, Those are fun games. I like playing those games. I haven't played mine in a while, and I made a new save, or another run in it. Right now, I think I'm going to the 5th gym leader in it. It's not a bad game, You're facing gym leaders. The Scarlet and Violet, they have a good story. It kind of shocks you when you get near the end. And then there's still DLCs, which is like $30. If you got both, it's $60 if you want to buy a DLC for each one, but $30 for your version. But this is not bad. The Pokemon Legends Arceus is not a bad game. Trust me. I like playing this game. It's just a world where you're just catching Pokemon. It's kind of more different than the regular ones. It's like more back in the days. You got Pokemon trying to ram into you, trying to, I wish I could say it, but I feel like YouTube will probably you drop down. They knock you out, basically. They knock you out pretty bad. But Pokemon is not bad. I will get it. I will show you the game cases here in a bit of those. So I got so many games. Another game. We're going to jump over to Xbox. So far, recently they released a new game called, or not a new game, they just released it again. Halo. They released Halo again. We all know Halo. They released Halo Master Chief's Collection. They released it again for the Xbox, and I think only digital. It kind of stinks. They're just, bringing it up. They have been announcing this stuff because as of this year, it's been 20 years since Halo 2 has been released. It's been a while. It's a really good game. Right now, I'm playing Halo 3. It's right here. Been playing that game. I have not finished it, but I'm almost done with it. Just not been playing it every single day, We also got Forza 5 here. Forza Horizon 5. This is right now one of the newest Forza Horizons. I mean, there is Forza Motorsport as well, which if you want, I'll bring it in as well. So Forza Horizon 5, you're basically in Mexico. You're riding around, and you have races. You could go anywhere. You could be racing people. It's for everyone. I mean, everybody's racing in those games. If your kid likes cars, they can play in this game. They can have races, win races, buy cars, go off-roading. This game is really fun. Anyone can play these games. This is more like an open world. You're having more of a fun time, and you're racing people and stuff. As you can see, we got like a Bronco, 2 Broncos, and then also a little, I forgot what they call it, AMG. I forgot what model car they're called. But yeah, these cars are pretty fun to play. This one is, you're basically on the racetrack. You're just racing around a track. It's not bad either. It's fun. It's pretty fun to play these games. Trust me, these are one of the best games for Forza. And Halo, as I mentioned, Halo. You could get also forgot what other games, but there's a bunch of games by Halo, and also on the Series X, you can play your Xbox One games. So say like your kid has an Xbox One. If your kid has an Xbox One and you want like, okay, this year we're getting an Xbox Series X. You could get it. Just want to give a heads up that I'm pretty sure all the Xbox One games are supported, and some of the Xbox 360 games are supported, some are not. Just giving a heads up, because some people say they are and some people say they aren't. So I'm just giving a heads up. But these are supported, you know. And some games, like here it says Xbox Series X, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One. Some say Xbox One. This one you could play, I could guarantee you could definitely play this on the Xbox Series X. You know, trust me, I play them on both. You know, they're not bad games like this one. You know, and the motorsports are not bad. That's pretty much what I got for the Xbox. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. There's a bunch of other games, but they're more adult-ish games. There's one more, but I have to pause it here at the end. I have not bought it, but I will be buying it here pretty soon. I just haven't had the time to go to town right now since I'm waiting for somebody. I'm like 2 hours. I'm like, it's perfect timing to make a video. You know, so help people out for, you know, for the Black Friday shopping or Christmas shopping, you know, because I know there's some people who don't know what games. So we got a game here for the PlayStation 5. So we're going to talk about some PlayStation 5 games. We got Astrobot. I am telling you, if you have a kid and they already have a PlayStation 5, they can play Astro Room. And if they like that game, get them this game. It's exactly the same, only in this game, you're collecting all the pieces, you're rescuing bots. And if you're a huge PlayStation fan, this is a game to go with. Trust me, I played it, finished it. Good game. I love playing this game. I played it for 3 days straight, 100% completed. I 100% completed it. This is not a bad game, you know, Astrobot. You get to play some levels like as God of War. I forgot what the other ones. You do get Ratchet and Clank, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, there's a lot of things. And some of them, I've been seeing people say that some of them do come with this little magazine. But here's the game disc. And this is for PlayStation 5. You can buy these games also physically. But I don't like buying digital. Digital. Do not like buying them digital. Because one reason is, in the future, say like your kid, you buy the game, your kid doesn't like it. How the heck are you going to return it is my question, you know? You're going to be struggling there, talking to whoever you got to talk to just to get your money back. And then they'll take the game away from you. You know, instead of like, say you buy Pokemon Arceus, your kid doesn't like it. Which would be hard to believe. But, you know, say like they don't like it. Well, maybe a little kid probably won't get it. But, you know, somebody who, you know, they don't like it, you'd be like, well, what the heck, you know, and you return it, and it's digital, you're going to have a tough time struggling with whoever you got to talk to just to get your money back and also return the game. And you can just walk into a GameStop or Walmart or whatever, mostly GameStop, usually people return these games, or a retro store and like, hey, I don't want this game, you know, just, I'll sell it or whatever, or return it back, you know, because some people don't like it, you know. I know some people play it and like, I don't like it, they return it back. It's a really rare, but usually when I buy games, usually I like to keep them. There is another game, and this is for everyone. Anyone can play this game. A child, an adult, anyone. Teenager. It's a Farming Simulator series. I live out in the country. I do have some land. But, do you think I have enough money to buy a big tractor like this guy right here? No siree. Right now, they're hard to find sometimes when you're trying to find pre-owned. But right now we have Farming Sim 25. I pre-ordered mine. Have not had a chance to pick it up. That's why I was going to go buy another game with this one. And some other games with it. But Farming Simulator 25. A good game. People are saying it's more advanced than this one. This one you do farming and all that. You raise pigs, sheep. It's pig, sheep, cow. I think in the new one they added goats. Oh, unless I'm wrong, I forgot. But they also added tornadoes on the new one. They added a lot of stuff, you know. But these games are not bad. People like playing it. You know, they're raising animals. They're, you know, like here, they're cleaning up the roads with snow, which I have not experienced that in the game I played. And there's a bunch of tractors. You know, this is a fun game. Kids learn. If a kid gets this game, they're kind of learning where food comes from, how animals are raised, you know, like what kind of foods they eat and stuff. You know, a kid can easily play this. Not like a really young kid, but like say 10 years old maybe, or 12, they can get used to this game. I see a lot of people like around my age that like playing these games. I like playing them too. As I mentioned, I don't have money to buy a big tractor like that. Those are expensive tractors, trust me. And the maintenance and all that, and then still the parts to make them work. But, you know, in this game, it's, you know, a simulator, so you kind of see, you know, kind of teaches you some stuff. A cheap bag. There is another game. I have not bought it. But, I know people are over here, like, saying, like, you know, the Sonic games are good, but I'm gonna get, man, they went down quickly. It was going, pre-owned was $45, and now it's going to 42. Holy smokes. I wonder how much the new one is going for. $50 for Sonic and Shadow for on the Switch. Sonic X Generations, Shadow Generations. I've been hearing people saying good things about it. I have not played it. I might play it here pretty soon, which, you know, I'll show you an image of it so people be aware of what they're looking for if my phone can load. But they do have it for the Xbox, PlayStation. Yeah, here it is. FL load. But, you know, it's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and also on the Switch. I would highly recommend getting, if you want to get on the Switch, it just won't perform too well. But here we are. I'll zoom in for y'all so you can see. But, you know, it's also on the PlayStation 4. I do apologize. For the Xbox Series X and 1. They keep on changing their ribbons here on the Xbox. But, yeah, it looks like this. It just shows classic Sonic, Sonic right now, and then also Shadow in the middle. You know, it has Sonic Generations. If you play that game, that was like a 2012 game that came out. And also, Shadow's the new one. The Shadow one is the new game. But they also had Generations. It already came out. It's been like almost a whole month now. Have not picked it up. But it goes for $50 brand new. You got a kid, you know, they a huge fan of Sonic. There you go. That's a good game to go with. Let's see. I don't know what other games. Holy smokes. Sonic Frontiers has went down really bad. Also, right now, as of right now, I'm speaking at Walmart. They usually have a little cardboard stand. Maybe near the electronics or the entrance or somewhere in Walmart. Look around Walmart. They usually have these games on sale on Black Friday. Usually, I think my brother by now should know something. But since he works at the electronics at Walmart, he just does give me a heads up. He did find out that there were some Beats on sale. I think that offer's gone. He went and bought some for my sisters. And I know they don't watch my channel much, so they, you know, they're not gonna find out. You know, and I know they're not gonna watch this long video too, because it's long now. We're like at 35, 33 minutes right now. And it's long. But yeah, that's a good, you know, Sonic. I forgot, we got Sonic Forces. That game wasn't too good in my opinion. I mean, you can buy it for kids if you want to. I wouldn't. Sonic Mania, that was a good game. You know, I would buy it. With Sonic Frontiers, that one went down bad, really low, quick. Xbox Series X. We also got Mario and Sonic, the Olympic winner, or Game Tokyo's 2020. They don't make anymore. I think that was the last one they made, but I was surprised when they decided not to make anymore. Let's see, what other games are there? We also got the Pokemon ones, which I can show you here. I will show the consoles. Walking Dead. As if we were, I mean, if Charles interested in The Walking Dead, but yeah, Pokemon. I'm searching for Pokemon, nothing else. Well, I don't know what the heck is going on. But let's see. You know, you can also buy, and I will show you what a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series X, or a Switch is here. But people are saying for $419 for a PS5 Slim, and it's pre-owned. I'd rather, in my opinion, probably buy a new one, or, hear me out, They don't sell them. I think they do sell Slims, but also they still sell the original one at the game store. And go to Sony, Nintendo, or Microsoft and look for the consoles. I think on the Xbox, you've got the old ones. You can buy the consoles from there if you want to. But yeah, you could buy those, and they still sell original PS4 for $125. You know, you also got $155 for a PS Slim. That's not bad. The original Xbox One for $100. Not bad. I might have to buy a new one because I'm trying to play Halo 5, and I noticed that my Xbox kind of struggles. It's the original one, so I might have to buy a series, a Scorpion, in order to play that game because I want to play the Halo. Can't believe that game went up. I got that for $60. Now it's like going for $85, $90 for that Mario game, and it comes with what was it? This is a good game to get, but I don't know if you're gonna find it at a good price. I do own that game, but if you played the Wii and the GameCube and the N64 games, this is a good game. Super Mario 3D All Stars. I do have it. It's a fun game, trust me. It's Super Mario 64. We all know, if you're a 64 person, everybody had to have that one. Super Mario Sunshine. That one is a good game too. You're basically trying to rescue Princess Peach from, forgot what was it, Dark Mario or Shadow Mario? I don't remember what his name was. This one's just trying to, you know, beat Bowser. And then Super Mario Galaxy, you just Mario going through obstacles in the galaxy and stuff. That's not a bad game. They released the second one too, but you know, here's some photos of it, which ain't bad. Which, you know. So now we're going to kind of go to the adult category. So from here onwards, you're an adult or a child, maybe a teenager. We're not recommending going from this far. If you want, skip a little later down the road. You know, this is for adults only. Okay, so let's get this off the bat. So we all know we might have a husband or a wife or, you know, somebody, an uncle or something, like playing video games or something. I will recommend getting, well, this is an old game what I'm about to throw, but Grand Theft Auto 5. Everybody knows this game. They're not expensive. I think usually they go for $20, maybe less this year for Black Friday. You know, it's not a bad game. They want to play the story. Not a bad game to play. You also got Halo. Trust me, Halo. This is Halo 3, but you know, if you get Halo Infinite or Halo, any of the Halo games for that guy, you know, the new one that came out, which is just, you know, Generations, you know. You also got God of War. Well, I have the original. I do have the other one, but it's not with me right now. But God of War, if he doesn't have God of War in his collection, you know. You also got Red Dead Redemption 2. Trust me, that game is not a bad game. They also got Red Dead Redemption, the first one. They made a remake of it for the newer consoles, you know. Not bad. They also sell, I think, the older versions, you know, like San Andreas, Vice City, and what was the other one? And GTA 3. They have that game also, you know. But yeah, those are the games I would recommend. Mostly if it's a child, you know. But yeah, kind of those are all the adult games that I pretty much can think of top of my head. There could be more. If you want people who know some stuff, you could put stuff in the comments for like games for kids, you know. If you know there's a good kid game that you know that I might not know, put it down in the comments. The comments are there for a reason, you know. We could put like, hey, if somebody's looking for a game for a kid, this is a good game. I'm pretty sure Minecraft, Fortnite, Rocket League, what else? I think that was it. I don't remember any other. Minecraft, another one. You know, those are good games. Those are still good games kids still play. I still have a lot more. So if you want, give me a couple seconds and let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are. I'm a little place down here. I also forgot one more game before I show you the rest. There is one more game I will recommend. This is coming out for the Switch, and if you have a small kid, Stray. Get the game Stray. I do apologize, forgot that game. But Stray is a game I will highly recommend getting. It's coming out on the Switch. I don't remember the price, but it is on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and they also brought it out for Xbox, which I finally realized I forgot to get. Which I might go buy one, unless I do have it. I don't remember. But Stray for the 5, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, and now it's coming out on the Switch. It's a pretty good game. Not bad at all. Trust me, it's a pretty good game. But I got so many games here. As you can see, I made a mess. Temtem for Switch. Sonic Forces. Not much of a good game. But you can get so many used games at GameStops and other places. We got Spyro. You can get that for maybe $20 at GameStop. The Legend of Zelda. It's a good game. Trust me. A really good game. Don't skip out on that. I think this was released last year. Mario. Rabbids Spark of Hope. I heard this is not a bad game, but I have not fully played it since I've been playing. This is an adult game here. Would not recommend for a kid on that, but I mean an adult that plays Switch. You know, we also got the Grand Theft Autos again. You know, Grand Theft Auto the trilogy. You know, they could find so many. This is Ring Fit. This is more of an exercise game. We got Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, whatever you call it. And here we got that $80 game we're talking about. You also got Splatoon 3. This is 2, but the third one is out as well. That one still goes for $55 or maybe $60 brand new. It's still a popular game. Got a kid, likes playing. It's kind of like you're in an arena and all you're doing is just cover the whole area with paint. And also killing the enemy with paint. Or, you know, you take them out basically with paint and then they respawn back at their home base, you know. And that's how it's a fun game, trust me. I played the original one. I haven't played the second one. You do need online service for that. You also got Sonic Mania, as I mentioned. Sonic Frontier. I would highly recommend it if you're going to get this game. $20 game at GameStop. I would highly recommend getting it at, you know, get it for PS4, 5, or Xbox. You know, one of those three. On the Switch, it runs fine, but I kind of feel like you're probably, if you're into the frames, you don't care about frames, and get it for the Switch or whatever console. But if you're into the frames and stuff, get it for PlayStation 5 or the Xbox, you know. You get better frames. And also we got Just Dance, you know. We got Just Dance games. We also got Luigi's Mansion. I'm pretty sure they released a new one. Forgot the name of it was. But they released a new Luigi game, you know. And in case anyone is a huge fan of... I got so much stuff in this place. Got so many games here. You also got, as I mentioned, Red Dead Redemption 2. The reason I still have it is because I want to buy the Series X, or the Scorpion, also known as. Just, you know, I haven't had the time to play it. Maybe if you have a husband that like playing a certain game, I got like PlayStation 2s, some GameCubes. You could probably go to your local retro store, or I don't like saying their names, like DK Oldies. They're not the best. But, you know, you can also try GameStop, which I've been hearing people say they don't get that much good stuff. I also forgot, there was a game that was released last year, I'm pretty sure. Or was it this year? I don't remember what year this game was released, but it wasn't too long ago. No, this year. Helldivers. It's been out for a little while now, but it's released this year. Helldivers 2. Not a bad game, trust me. All you do is find bots and little bugs. You're trying to kill them, take over the territory, you know. It's basically like a war, you know. Have not fully finished or have not fully went back playing this game. There's so many games I got the new Call of Duty. Obviously, we always get a new Call of Duty every year. You know, The Walking Dead, I think it comes with Red Dead Redemption, the first one. There's so many games here. I got so many PS5 here. You can find so many games on low price. Like here, I got Need for Speed Unbound for the PS5. As I mentioned, Stray. Here it is for the 5. So many games here. We got FIFA, Ratchet and Clank. Also, the new PlayStation 5 Pro, they call it. Man, that's just, in my opinion, it's kind of a waste of money, in my opinion. But there's so many good games out there. They also got God of War. It's a good game for if you have a husband and never played God of War or something. It's a good game. I mean, I like playing all games. It's just sometimes when you gotta do stuff, you gotta do them, and you don't got time to do it. And I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. So those will be all the games I would recommend mostly.
I don't see much of mine. There's also some Wii games, maybe. As I mentioned, you can buy some of these games, maybe from from your own local game store, GameStop. I know GameStop has online their own retro store games. Just want to give a heads up that, you can find games. There's so many good games out there. It's just, it's a little hard sometimes to find the perfect one. But we got so many games, as I mentioned. And I need to clean this up again. But Splatoon 3 is still going for like $60. Unless you can find pre-owned at $55. But it's still going up there. There's so many games here. Like I know they released a new Zelda one. I just forgot what the name was. But they released a new Zelda one, and I'm pretty sure people will be hyped up. Also, a new Switch, on a Switch Lite of Zelda Edition. We got Spyro. I think it's pretty much all 3 games. Yeah, all 3 games remastered. That's not a bad game if somebody was into the Spyro, or a kid is into Spyro. I'm pretty sure I got a new one for the Xbox as well. Since you can find them at Walmart for like $20, like maybe right now. It's not a bad game, You also got Sonic Forces. And by the way, if you do want to know, in case someone doesn't know, you want to know if it's new, they're wrapped up like this. They're wrapped up like this. If somebody wants to know. Red Dead 2. Or Red Dead Redemption 2. That's one of the best games out there. I still, it's pretty, I don't want to ruin it, but it's pretty sad. You'll get attached basically to the characters and stuff. But, good game. Good game. I would recommend it. Trust me, it's not a bad game. If your husband or partner, or maybe not for your child, unless, he's old enough and they do cuss a little. I don't see, it ain't that much of a bad. Usually, I think the game is, what is it, I don't usually sexual content. Usually I don't see, I could be wrong, there could be some. But there's blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, sexual contact, strong language, use of drugs and alcohol. I don't see any, I don't remember seeing anything, but I could be wrong. But it's a fun Western game, basically. Then we got Sonic. We also got, and we also got Stray. Not a bad game. But yeah, these are pretty good games. I mean, I got so many. We got another Need for Speed. We got Grid 2. These are old games, but here I'm going to do a quick slide. Halo 4. I need to play that game here. One of the best games right there. Ooh, really good. Trust me, they're really expensive. Last time I remember they were like $60. I don't know if they're still there or they went up higher. Really good game. I love that game. There's more Halo. As you can see, Halo, Forza. Got some Forza. The first Red Dead Redemption. Midnight Club, one of the best games. It's still going. Pretty sure you can still play online with that. Sonic Unleashed, I now finished that. Another farming simulator. Another Halo. Need for Speed. Max Payne. Halo 2 map pack. Nobody's so happy about these. Also another Halo 2. Sonic Heroes. Undead Nightmare. I think we saw that one earlier. So many games. I don't have, I did made a video. There's some maybe games you haven't seen. Another Need for Speed for the original Xbox. And this guy. So many games. The original, one of the first Minecraft games. And where are we gonna be? Midnight Club 2. I've not finished playing that game, but I need to go back and finish that one. We got so many games. There's so many DS games, Pokemon games. Trust me, there's so many games out there. And then I haven't had time to play them all. I have completed some of them, but not all of them. Oh yeah, do y'all remember something? I do have a game, Sonic the Hedgehog, which right now we have Sonic the Hedgehog. This was released in 2006, I'm guessing, right? 2005. This game was released, right? And it's shocking because it's a hedgehog with a gun. which, you know, no pew-pews, basically, but hope I don't get them, you know, YouTube doesn't take the video down just for saying that, but a pew-pew, I mean, 2005, that's way back in the old days. That's like almost 20 years ago. Can't believe that game was, you know. I actually wonder, well, do you think Sega will probably bring that game back as a remaster? I think not, but we'll see. We also got more games like Wipeout 64, Pokemon Snap. Man, these are good games to play. I'm gonna play that one. Hot Wheels. A really good game, one of the best games. I would definitely sell all these games and have this one instead. Trust me, I'll leave this one. So many old games, but I mean, some of us might remember, some of us might not when we were kids. But, you know, there's so many good games out there. So many good games. As I mentioned, here we got Rocket League. You know, you get that for free. It's a free game. Halo 5. You can still find used games. Let's see. We got Minecraft again. Forza 5. We got Farming Simulator 17. Grand Theft Auto again. Was it My Hero 1 Justice? I remember playing this game. I think I got it and I was going to play it. Never did. Call of Duty. We all know Call of Duty. I think it was Black Ops 4 that came out. I could be wrong. Then we got Halo Wars. We got Battlefield 1. That's kind of more of a realistic game of like the First World War 1. That's like the most closest you could get, like kind of like historical kind of way-ish. And also we also got the FIFA, well, not FIFA, they're called something else now, but we got Forza, more Forza. But you can find some of these games, maybe at GameStop. Just if you do use them, get them pre-owned, pre-used. Get them with the warranty, just in case something happens. Get a 1-year warranty. I think it's like maybe $2 or $3. Just in case, because I have had a story. Like, this is one of the games I had trouble with. Older one, the game couldn't even read it, couldn't even play it well. It was like barely reading it. So instead, I was, hey, give me another one. They gave me another one. You know. Or if you want, just, you know, buy the game, test it as I mentioned with a friend, or if you have a console, you know, when your kid or somebody you know is around, not around, you know, so you could get that. But I would definitely get that Stray game for the Switch. It's coming out. I don't know the price on that guy, which I'll probably put the price right here. But the Wii as well, we got Wii. And y'all probably will be seeing a video here pretty sure about a Wii. I've been not having luck with Wiis lately at retro stores. But yeah, and if you want to get some ideas, I do have a video. It probably won't have all the video games, but it'll give you a good idea of what games. Oh, I forgot. If you have a PlayStation 5, get yourself a Spider-Man game. If you like Spider-Man, I think it'll be Spider-Man 2. Because this is like right before right after I think he becomes Spider-Man, which, you know. You do that. Here's Spider-Man 1. For sure, right? You get Spider-Man. You know, I finished playing that game. Then I jumped over to 2. Finished that one as well. A good game. I would definitely recommend it. Get the Spider-Man games, you know. I think you could play PS4 games on the PS5 as well. So that opens a new library for PlayStation 4 games. There's a lot of good games here. You just gotta look around. You know your kid if he likes Pokemon or anything, Spider-Man. It depends what he likes, and see if there's a video game or find something interesting, as I mentioned. But my best bet will be probably Stray the cat, Stray the video game, Minecraft, Rocket League or Fortnite. Those are free, those two. Or soccer game, football game, basketball game. And there are basketball games. I do have one here somewhere. And football games. I do have a few. I mean, I do have one here. Let's see. Burnout Series, man. I missed that game. I wish we had that back. Here we got a basketball game. They still make them. But this is 2K15. It's a really old one. And a football game. I think I don't have any PlayStation, but I do have some Xbox One games. Which, if I can find it, NBA. No, that's basketball. Pretty sure I have some. No, I don't see it here. Football. I think PlayStation 3 has some football games I remember. NBA, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, Destiny. We got soccer. I do remember soccer. My brother loves those games. I get him on one. We'll see. He usually gets some digital, which I tell him it's not worth it. And he kind of says the same thing, but usually he gets them when they're on sale. I don't see any. So many games we got here. I don't see anything. I know my brother bought a football game. It might be in my house. Or my parents' house right now, which he has in his room. Which I'm still kind of almost ready to move out, almost. Since we still got to remodel my place a bit more. And this closet here. This could be the last thing. Once I fully move in my bed and everything. This will be, the last thing to do. And then I'll remodel the rest of the house slowly. But yeah, I'll show you the consoles here. Give me a couple. Okay, so I got 3 of the consoles right here. You got a Switch, PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series X. Just to be aware, there are digital versions of the 5 and also the Xbox Series X. They are a little cheaper, like $50, but the reason I don't go digital is because, as I mentioned earlier, when you buy a game and then say your kid doesn't like it, you return it, you're going to struggle. It's going to be a pain in the butt just to return it. So physical is better. You waste the extra $50 in the game, but later on down the road, you get to have the copy and you can sell it to whoever you want, or you sell it to GameStop, if you don't like it. So here we got a Switch OLED with the regular Switch. They do have lights, which I don't have one right now. It's way smaller and it's a little more cheaper. Usually the lights go for $200. This goes for $300 for the regular Switch. And then this one goes for $350. I think they have that one on sale with a Mario Kart included with it. I'm not going to buy it this year because, I don't need Mario Kart. You also got the Switch, the original one. We don't got the Slim or the original, but this is the physical one. The other one's a digital. Digital's cheaper, as I mentioned, but I like physical more. And, well, I know there's a Pro going for like $700. And I think the Slim is like almost $500. In my opinion, you could buy the console directly from PlayStation, or a Switch from Nintendo, or an Xbox from Microsoft. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation gives you a 1-year warranty. I heard the Xbox is a 90-day warranty. Not that long, actually. But I do recommend more, it's up to you. I do know, I've heard that they come out with little scuffs and scratches, but they're really good. From the company that made them, they just refurbished it, But here we are. PlayStation 5, it does come with a controller, but you might have to buy it separately, which I do have a controller right here, which as you can see. Also, we got the Xbox Series X over here, which are a bunch of little McLarens, because usually the Xbox Series X, I usually only play race car games with it, so I usually leave it there. As you can see, I kind of have a couple of phones here. I'm trying to move them so you can get a better view. Got so many phones, Actually, this is my charging station, which would be probably relocated. But here we are, an Xbox Series X with a button here. You can have it standing, or like the way I have it. Usually I leave my consoles the way they are, and they will be needing cleanup because it's really dusty right here. But I'll give it a new cleanup since I'm about to move this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get this guy all cleaned up and pretty well. You can also still buy PS4s, which I got a PS4 Pro down here, and an Xbox Series, or an Xbox 360, the slim model. But, it's up to you. Usually the Switches, as I mentioned, $200. Unless you get the special edition Switch of the Zelda, $210. If there's any Zelda fans out there and they want to get them, there are one of those. $210, just as I mentioned, get them a memory card. Pretty sure this one's running at a 500 or let's see, system, where's the storage, data management. It's a 271 gigabyte. So I'm guessing I have a 512 gigabyte. And that's like, has a lot of games in this guy. Which, I don't know how many I have in it, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6, 12, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54 games. Oh, well, YouTube doesn't count, but close to 54 games. That is a lot of games. Imagine with updates. And I know the one that takes up the most, it has to be Rocket League and Fortnite. Those take a lot of storage. Like, where are those games? If I could go back and find data management and then manage software, the highest would probably be Fortnite. Yep. Fortnite takes up to 21 gigabytes, 0.8. And Rocket League is 15.2. Spyro, they're not taking much. I think the Pokemon games don't even take. Scarlet and Violet almost take like 5 gigabytes each one. So they don't take up much space. But as I mentioned, get Fortnite and Rocket League, they'll take up most of the space on your console. And yeah, if it's... Man, that stinks. You get Fortnite only for that. It's just barely to have Fortnite and then maybe 3 games. 3 games just to have that one little console. So yeah, that's what I mentioned. They do take up a lot of storage. So you have to keep that in mind. I think these two come with a 500. I have not even filled them up. You can probably, well, maybe not, but I know on the 4, I do have a little external memory hard drive here as well. But, you know, as I mentioned, these are consoles. I don't even use them much. I don't even play with them much, which is a shame. And my brother over here, he has his PS5 connected to a monitor, and well, I've had this big TV for a while, which I'm still kind of in my PJs. Which, you know, it's still early for me. But I'm about to dress up and go somewhere. But, you know, it's time to do some stuff. But as I mentioned, there is just so many games nowadays that we don't know what's going on. Oh, here's that Pokeball, by the way, I was talking about that you could get for Let's Go Pikachu. Not a bad game at all. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Those are good games for little smaller kids that want to get into Pokemon. We also got Sword and Shield. They weren't the best in my opinion. The story was decent, but it felt like it was a Pokemon game to me. Ever since like the Alola 7th gen came out, I felt like it wasn't Pokemon. Till the 9th generation, which is Scarlet and Violet, that felt like more like a Pokemon game. The story's pretty good. Almost everything the same. Only you gotta face Titan Pokemon. I was about to call them Titanium. Titan Pokemon. You know, I had to fight kind of a bad group of kids basically that dropped out of school, and also what was the other thing? And also getting the hidden powers or something. I forgot what it was. Hidden machines or something, but you have to get it by the food. That one, if you do that quest, I think his name is Alvin. If you do that quest, it's a really good quest. Kind of good story on that side. You do this one, it's a little good too, but the Alvin kind of got me I don't want to ruin it, but it's pretty good. At first you think of something, but then later you think of something else. It gets you like, you know. Also, and then just gym leaders. We're just facing gym leaders. That's it. And become the champion and saving. Basically, we're not saving the world. Or do we? I don't even remember. It's been a while since I played it. I'm barely in it, but I'm barely going to the 5th gym. It's been like 3 months, 4 months since I played it. I need to go back and finish it. Just so that Switch is on the dock. I'm back playing it here pretty soon. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. Usually $500 for a PS4 Slim. You can get it maybe $400 from Sony directly. And the new Xboxes, $500 for a new Xbox. Or Slim refurbished for $50 difference. I'd just rather go with a new one. But yeah, they did release newer ones, but they're kind of going more digital side. Don't like digital. So I'm sticking with this one. And this one, I think I heard the Pro is not coming with a physical anymore. But I could be wrong. They could be polishing later down the road. But yeah, you know, this is pretty good. All right. Well, thanks for watching and have a good day.